Okay, Friday, September 7th, 4 o'clock, Natick High School. 70 degrees. Natick in red, Brookline in white. Jacques, Matt, Ben are up top. Kickoff. Natick in red. They get the opening kickoff. 8 on the wing. It's out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Ben Kaplan on the throw. Throws it toward the box. It's going to go to the goalie. Goalie, it's down. Matt has the ball. It goes out of bounds.
He did not take out the goalie. The goalie went over him.
It's going to be a corner for Brookline. Ben Kaplan on the corner. Jacob, Mark in the box. They chip it toward the box. It's backheeled by Jock. Brendan, I don't know if it hit the defender. No, it's a goal kick. Ben tried to find Jock in front. It's going to be a goal kick for Natick. We are 1 minute into the first half. No score. It comes out to the right side, number 8. 8 brings it down. 3 in midfield. Goes up the left side. In front of the Brookline bench. That's Mark to cut it off. Isaac tries to clear it. 8 picks it up. That's Jacob on him as a foul. 1:30 into the first half, no score. 8 on the free kick. There's no wall. He goes to the side. Zach picks it up. He sends it out to Ben Sander. Ben comes on the right side, tried to hit Jock, got cut off by 4. Toward the middle, Zach's going to get to it, top of the box. 2:10 into the game, no score. Zach boots it to our side, over midfield. Hits number 8 in the head. 3 has it. Comes to the side. It stays in. It's a grass field. Jock to Ben, one behind him. He's got Jock. Jock on the left side. Jock cuts in, edge of the box. Goes to the other side, over Matt's head. Three minutes into the first half, no score. Goalie goes short to the left. He chips it down the left side. Mark's under it. It bounces off his head. That's Isaac. Isaac clears it to the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick. They throw it back to 11. Matt's trying to come back. 11 has it for Natick. That's Ben Sander, up the wing. 4 has it for Natick. Chips the left side to 10. 10 toward the corner. Mark's trying to play him off. 10. Mark cuts him off. It comes back to Jacob. Jacob's got Brendan to the right. Oh, he got Matt. Tried to find Brendan, got cut off. 5 has it for Natick. Sends it back to the left back, number 4. Goes up the side. Out of bounds into the Brookline bench. Ben to Brendan. Brendan turns. They call a foul. Free kick for Brookline, just on their side of midfield. Ben's going to take the free kick. With 4:30 into the first half, no score. Ben in the air, in the box. Player goes down, gets cleared. That's Manuel, gets it back in toward the box. Brendan off his chest. Brendan protects. He sends it back to Ben. Ben in front of the Natick bench. Low ball to Jacob. Jacob on top of the box, gets cleared. That's Luca on the ball. Luca with his left foot. Luca protects. Luca to the side to Ben. Ben steps over it. Ben gets chipped away by 17. Throw in for Brookline. We're 5 minutes into the first half. No score. Jacques on the throw. Jacques on the throw. Throws it to the top of the box. Gets headed away by Brendan off his head. That's Ben to the side to Jacques. Jacques on the left side. Tries to get around the defender. Defender takes it away. Comes down the wing. Goes to the center of the field. 17 down the right. Mark's going to come back. Mark cuts it off. Mark to the left. Mark down the side to Ben. Ben turns. 8 plays it away. 2 to the side to 3. Matt cuts it off. It gets cleared by number 4 to the left side. That's Matt on it. Nope. Toward the middle of the field. Jacob has it. Jacob turns to his right. Jacob looks up. He chips the left side to Jacques. Goalie comes out and catches it. 6:15 into the first half. No score. Goalie boots it to the left. Bounces over 10. Ben plays it down. 10 has it. Does Isaac plays it off the Natick player. Isaac has it. Isaac protects. Isaac got hit.
Why is he pushing him? Push him. I think he punched him.
There was a foul on the Natick player, and then Jacob hit him after the whistle. Ben on the free kick, just inside of midfield. 7 minutes into the first half, no score. Ben, top of the box, gets headed toward the goal. That was Luca on the header. Goalie on the save. Goalie slices it toward us. 8's under it. It's going to bounce. He keeps it in bounds. Luca's under. Got pushed off. Brendan on the free kick. Right in
Hold up. What was that? You better watch your mouth, okay? You're going to be having a little yellow card and you're going to be leaving. Play the game, guys.
Manuel on the free kick. Just under 8 minutes in. Top of the box. Off the Natick defender. Goalie saves it. Jacob on the ball. They're saying it's a corner. 8:15 into the first half, no score. Brookline has 3, 4, 5 people in the goal mouth. Brendan to the near post. It's over, gets headed by Jacob. That was Brendan on the shot, score! Score by Matt. Came in from the side. 1-0 Brookline. We are 8:30 into the first half. Matt on the goal. 1-0 Brookline. Okay, Natick sends it back to the left side. Gets cut off by Matt. He gets bumped out of bounds. Number 11 got a yellow card for that. Free kick for Brookline. It's right in front of the Natick bench. Ben's going to take the free kick.
Sorry, you gave me yellow, right? You got to sub out.
Joey.
We are 9:20 into the first half. It's 1-0 Brookline. Ben Sander on the free kick. Ben toward the top of the box. Gets headed by the Natick player. Jacob shoots on the ground. Deflect. Another good opportunity. We're 9:30 into the first half. Goalie to midfield. It bounces. Mark tried to head it. That's Luca to the side. 10 has it for Natick. In front, Manuel gets blocked. It's right in front of the box. Brendan comes away with it. Brendan on his left foot. He sends it to Jacob. Jacob down the middle. Jacob to Jacques on the left. Slow field. Keeps it in. He cuts it back to the left corner. He gets to the end line. 2 players on him. It's in the box. And they call a foul on Jacques. There's a yellow card on Jacques.
Oh, then he's got to come off the field.
So Jacques got a yellow card. He's coming off.
Hey, Brookline got a yellow card. They got to go off.
Dimitri's coming in. It's going to be a free kick for Natick. We are just under 11 minutes into the first half. That was off Jacob's head. They clear it up the field to the right, and it's going to bounce 17 down the sideline. It's a shot. It's just wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Zach on the goal kick. 11:30 into the first half. Okay, Zach on the goal kick. Zach, not to midfield. 10 heads it back. That's Mark. He clears it into the football field. Okay, throw in for Natick in front of the Brookline bench. They bring it back to the top. It's on their left sideline. Matt clears it to midfield. 4 off his head. Dimitri, Brendan has it, steps over it back to Matt. Matt comes up the right side. He pokes it back to Brendan. Brendan to Ben. Ben gets blocked out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. It's going to be Ben on the throw. Matt just came out. Dimitri turns. That's Eric in the game. That's Dimitri on the ball. He sent it a little far. 2 sends it back to the defender. 17 on the right side. Manuel steps up, clears it back in. Comes down the middle. 7 sends it back. We're 13:15 into the first half.
In behind, Danny. In behind.
Throwing right in front of us. 8 down the side. Manuel off his head. Jacob off his foot. 2. Brendan's after it. They send it down the right side. 17's after it. 17 to the side. 17 crosses it with his left foot. It gets headed on goal. Zach's going to pick it up. That's Zach. Punts it toward midfield. 3 off his head. It bounces. It gets through. Here comes Zach. He chips it around him. It's going to be wide. 17 chipped it around Zach, but it was just wide to the left.
Try, John.
14:30 into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Zach toward the middle of the field. 17 off his head. Coming back toward the top of the box. Natick's player going to get to it. 7 into the corner. Oh. Knocked away by Jacob. This is not going to be good. It's going to be a throw toward the box. That's Isaac off his head to Jacob. Jacob. All right. This doesn't work. This is not going to work like this. 8 on the free kick toward the goal. That's Zach on the far post who catches it. It's going to be Zach, hits it toward our side. It's going to play it out by the Natick defender. Throw in for Brookline. Ben on the throw. He throws it toward the goal. Here comes Eric. Eric off his head. Goalie's going to get to it. Goalie to the left side. Brendan's on that side. 11 has it on the left. He chips it down the left wing. Mark comes back. Mark off his head. They headed forward. Zach's going to get to it. Zach punts it in the air toward midfield. Gets headed. That's Luca got pushed off. Isaac hit it into Jacob. Natick down the wing. Manuel cuts it off with his left foot. He plays it back. 2 puts it back in. That's Mark to the side. Mark to Manuel. Manuel to Ben. Ben comes up the left side. Ben's got some room. Ben down the wing. He's got Dimitri. Dimitri to the left corner. Dimitri to the end line. Goes out of bounds. There's a sub. Matt's coming in for Brendan. 17 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Hey. You missed Matt's goal. Did you see Matt's goal? Matt scored. Just got it. Matt scored a nice goal. 8.5 minutes in. Goes out to the left side. That's Eric off his head. Matt on the ball. He's in midfield now. He sends it to Luca. Luca to Ben. Tried to get it back to Luca. Got cut off. 8. 8 on this side. 8 sends it back. Comes up the right side. That's Luca. And they call a foul on Luca. Free kick for Natick. 5 down the right side. 17 has it. 17 in traffic. He gets through. He gets to the side. That's Ben that clears it to number 4. He goes to the left side to 11. That is Eric on the ball. Eric hits it out of bounds. We are 18-15 into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Ball's in play. That's cleared by Jacob to the sideline. Goes out of bounds. Right at midfield. Okay, it's on the defensive side of midfield. He throws it back. Dimitri's chasing it. 5 has it. 5 turns. He sends it down the middle of the field. That's Mark in the air. It goes to the side. Ben Sander on his left foot. That's Isaac. Clears it toward the sideline. Eric tries to stop it. Gets headed back to 11 at midfield. That was Matt that cleared it to Jacob. Jacob to Luca. Luca to the right. Luca sends it back to Ben. Ben clears it to Ben Kaplan. Off his head toward the goal. Saved by the goalie. Goalie boots it high over midfield. Mark's chasing it. Mark clears it to the side to Ben. Ben clears it up the right side into the Natick bench. Tom is coming in for Ben. We are 20 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Throw is defensive side of midfield. That's Eric chasing it. Natick crosses midfield. They chip toward the middle. 17. Oh, got cleared away by Mark. That's Luca comes away with it. Luca off his chest. Luca on the ground to Tom. Got cut up by number 8. Zach's going to get to it at the edge of the box. Zach in the air, it's spinning toward Matt. That's Luca on the ball. Luca, it's a slow field. It got caught up in the grass. It's going down the right side. Manuel is protecting. He's going to clear it to Tom. Tom to Matt. 8 has it for Natick. 8. Matt comes away with it. Matt tries to cut through. He gets fouled.
All right, Salzman.
We are 21 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Free kick, Manuel, just inside of midfield. But Ben's going to take it.
All right, Ben.
Ben, Mark, Isaac, Manuel in the back line for Brookline. And the free kick by Ben. He sent it to the back post. That's Eric's side. Eric off his head. It's going to go out of bounds. Sub is coming in for Natick. We've got Jacob, Matt, and Luca in midfield right now. Dimitri, Tom, and Eric are on the wings. I think they took a timeout, right? Natick takes a timeout with 18 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Brookline.
So I brought my camera. So what I was thinking is, I have a really good 60 frame per second 4K mode.
Yep.
And I might set myself up now at the end of the second half.
Yep.
And then if you like you do the normal, but then if we get some spectacular, we can edit that in pretty trivially.
Yep.
Because you can always downsample if you're not doing 4K. So that seems to be one approach. But do you do what size is that? Is that HD or 4K?
It's 4K.
Okay, so that's good. We can edit it in because the slow motion from the 60 frames per second turned out really well. It's the one thing that this camera I got seems to do well.
I was highly amused by that.
Too bad you weren't here. It was a very good sequence.
Well, as Matthew's pointed out repeatedly, at this point he's got his double reel for soccer. It doesn't matter, and it was all from your stuff, which is great. Thank you again.
I'm glad he could use it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll use it well.
Well, he got notified. He's like, well, where's the? I said, well, I've been going through it, and some keep it together for me. I think in a much better way than I would have.
Yeah.
So it's one of the cases where my striving for perfection is the wrong approach. Just getting it together.
It's whatever the result is. Yeah.
Getting it out there. Well, I don't know if the outcome will be he actually plays anywhere. I'm not sure the demo reel is going to be the blame.
But I mean, I guess.
How was your long weekend?
Good. All right, it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for Natick. 18 minutes left in the first half. Pretty sure that was a Natick timeout. It's 1-0 Brookline. Goalie, short to the left side. I think it's 11. That's Eric on him. Toward midfield. 17 has it. He's got a runner. 14 sends it in front to 7. He chips it at Zach and he saves it. They send it out to Matt. He's going to cross midfield. No one's on him. He's got 5 yards in front of him. Matt to the middle to Jacob. Jacob brings it down with his right foot. He had to try to shoot with his right foot. He shoots. Oh, right past the back post. Tom was there. Nice play by Jacob. Lance is in midfield. Brendan is in. They took Luca and Eric came out. I think they moved Matt up to the wing. 6 hits it back. We'll be set in a minute. 3 to the side. 11 chips the middle. Manuel, it's over his head. Tom comes back. That's 17 to the right side. It's going to be a corner, it looks like. It's just not good. All right. It's going to be a corner for Natick. We are 23:30 into the first half. Left-footed corner to the top. Brendan missed it. It goes through the crease. It gets cleared by Jacob. 14 off his head. Dimitri touches it. Dimitri on the ball. Dimitri over midfield. Dimitri. 3 pushes him down. That's a foul. They're about 30 yards out.
Hey, 3, back it up, Red, 3! Guys, back it up. Zach!
Matt. We got Ben and Matt over the ball. Let's see who's going to take it. Brendan's to the left of the goal. We've got Jacob. 2 on the wall for Natick, 14 and 17. Ben hits it low, hits it off the wall. They're going to come away with the ball. They push it forward. 7 on the left. 17 and 10 are running down the middle. They cut back to the center. Brendan comes back. He shoots it. He's going to shoot it wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. Zach's going to the right side this time. We are 25-15 into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Zach low. That was to Isaac. It's cleared out, blocked by Tom. 14 sends it back to 5. Hits the Natick defender, goes out of bounds. Tom's going to leave it for Manuel on the throw. Manuel bounces it to Tom. Tom had Brendan. Jacques has it. Jacques goes down. Tom has the ball. No whistle. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob to the right. Jacob back to Brendan. Brendan turns on it. Brendan turns to his left. He gets by. Brendan to the side. It goes out of bounds. Just leave it. Just leave it. Sub for Natick. Throwing in front of us. 14 down the sideline. Hits Jacob in the head. It's a foul on Mark. It's going to be a free kick for Natick. About 25 yards out on the sideline. Number 3 is going to take it. Zach's calling out signals. No wall. Brendan's in front. They've got 6 on the back. 3 to the front. Brendan off his head. He clears it out. 9 has it at the top of the box. He's trying to get by Lance. Goes to the side. Manuel on his left foot. He's going to clear it. It's going to go out of bounds.
Nice try.
We are 27 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Brookline. 9 on his feet. 9 sends it back. Jocks after him. 4 turns. 4 sends it to 14. He goes down the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. There's going to be a sub. Ben Kaplan's coming in for Tom. Manuel tried to get it to the center. They're going to get to it. 7 sends it back to 10. 10 to his left. Lance was on him. Gets cleared by Ben out of bounds into the football field. Throwing. It subs for Natick first. Throw in front of the Brookline bench. Brendan's defending on that side. They get to the corner. That's Ben Sander on that side. He's trying to get to the corner. It's Isaac clears it into the football field. That was a nice throw. I don't know who threw that, but okay, here's the throw. He goes short to 6. He gets the ball back. He crosses it with his left foot. It goes through the goal mouth. Nobody there. Ben Kaplan on the other side. 17 takes it away. Gets poked away by Ben. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick. 8 on the throw. 8. Throws it toward the box. Manuel off his head. Brendan off his head to the side to Jacob. Jacob steps over it. Jacob's got help behind him. Finds Manuel. Manuel with his left foot puts it up the sideline. Tries to find Jacques. 5 off his head. That's 9 in the middle of the field. Lance is on him. Lance and Matt were converging. That's Ben Sander with the ball. Ben to Brendan. Brendan sends it back to Lance. Lance to Jacob. Jacob to the left. Jacob steps over it. He sends it back to Mark. Mark to Jacob. Jacob at the side of the center circle. He sent to Manuel. Gets poked away. That's Isaac on it. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. It's a free kick for Natick. That wasn't a foul. Brendan's on the ball. Number 9 has it. Brendan pokes it away. Goes to the sideline. With his left foot, he puts it in front. Manuel with his left foot pokes it ahead. 5 has it in the center circle. 5 to the side. Manuel off his head. 3 has a shot. He puts it over the top. We've got 9:30 left in the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Goal kick for Zach. He puts it down the middle of the field. That's Lance. It bounces under him. That's Matt on the right side. Brendan's defending at midfield. 11 sends it back. Jacques cuts it off. Jacques goes out of bounds. Throw in for Natick. To number 7, it goes down the wing, gets cleared away by Ben. Hits Brendan. Brendan to Lance. Lance to Ben. Ben down the wing. He's trying to find Brendan. 11 and 4. That's an odd play. 11 has the ball. It's on the ground. Matt comes away with it. Matt finds Brendan. Brendan tried to find Matt. Got cut off by number 4. 4 down the middle to 6. Jacob cuts it off. Jacob to his left. Jacob steps to his right. Jacob at the edge of the box. Jacob in front. It gets deflected back to the goalie.
Hey, Brookline!
8:20 left in the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Natick goalie boots it over midfield. It hits Ben. 18 comes away with it. He tries to send 17. Here comes Zach. Zach gets it at the edge of the box. 8 minutes left in the first half. That's Zach, boots it over midfield, hits the defender in the head to 8. Brendan's on him, 8 on the ground in midfield. That's 17 on the right side. He gets cut off by Lance, and 9 comes away with it. 9 to his left. That's Jacob on him. He comes back to his right. Manuel cuts it off with his left foot. Jacob has it. Jacob turns. Jacob's got Lance. He's got Ben. He's got Mark behind him. He sends it back to Mark. Mark to Lance. Lance turns to his left. Manuel has the ball. Manuel sends it to Jock. Jock turns. He loses it. They got fouled.
Use it!
It's a free kick for Brookline. Injury? Who's hurt?
David didn't do it.
Oh, Jacob got hurt? So Jacob's out, and that's I think that's Eric in the game. Oh no, that's Luca came in for him. Ben Sander on the free kick. It's low. It's going to come back to him. Ben brings it down with his chest. He loses it. 17 gets around him. He pushes it to the side to 7. 7 down the right side. Manuel takes it away. Manuel down the side. He clears it out of trouble. That's Jock closing in. It's 5 to the side. Ben on his chest. He's got Brendan. He tried to find Matt. 3 steps over it. 9 to the side to 11. He's going to cross midfield. That's Brendan on him. He tries to cross to the middle. 7 off his head. Zach's going to get to it. 5:50 left in the first half. Goes out to the left to Manuel. Manuel's got Ben with him. Manuel chips it ahead to Jock. Jock off his leg. It's going to go out of bounds.
Hold on.
It's going to be a throw in for Brookline. Ben to Brendan. Brendan turns. He got pushed off. No call. Cut off by Luca. That's Rex in the game. Number 10 on the left side. He comes down the left. That was Rex on him. It gets cleared out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Natick. In front of the Brookline bench. 5 minutes left in the first half. Jock, Matt, Ben Kaplan to the front line. It's Rex, Luca, and Brendan in midfield right now. And it's going to roll out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline. Ben's going to take it. Ben down the right side. Hits Brendan in the head. That's Jock trying to get the ball away from number 3. 3 sends it back. Jock's on the ball. He sends it back through midfield. 8 has it on the right side. 8 chips it ahead. Isaac's going to play it with his left foot. 9 steals it. Matt comes back and takes it away. That's Luca back to Matt. Matt has the ball. Matt to his left. Matt in midfield. Matt to Ben. He didn't have anybody running with him. That's Ben Kaplan here. Ben to Matt, just in front of him. 9 has it in midfield. That's Ben Sander chipped it away. Rex tried to play it away. They send it back to the goalie. To go up the side, that's Isaac plays the ball away. He's got Ben on the side. Ben to Rex. Rex toward the sideline. Can he save it? No, got taken away. Gets chipped ahead to 7 down the left side. Isaac's defending. That's Ben Sander that cleared it out of bounds. Hit Rex and went out of bounds. 3:10 left in the first half. Throw in for Natick. It's 1-0 Brookline. It's at the top of the box. Gets cleared by Ben. It bounces in the center circle. 5 steps up. Brendan's on the top. It gets past him, but 17 has it. Chips Mark off his head. He shoots. Went over the top. 2:40 left in the first half. Zach on the goal kick. Zach to the middle of the field. It bounces, hits Jacques in the feet. Brendan back-heeled it to Jacques. Jacques to his left. He got hit.
Mesh, great play, Mesh.
It's going to bounce. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. It gets played backwards to Jacques. Jacques sends it back to Mark. Oh, Mark to Emmanuel. Gets blocked. Mark punts it up the field. That's 3 off his head. That's 10 off his head. Isaac, he missed it. 6, Zach's coming out. Zach's going to get to the ball. We're under 2 minutes in the first half. 1-0 Brookline. Zach boots it to his left side toward Ben. Hits the Natick defender in the head. Goes out of bounds. Manuel on the throw. He comes down the sideline to Ben. Ben off his chest. Ben turns. Gets to midfield. Rex is on it. Rex chips it ahead to Jacques. Jacques to his right. That was Luca. He tried to find Matt. That's Jacques. It bounces 3 to the side. Rex is under it. Rex off his head. That's Luca shoots it. It goes over the top. It's a goal kick for Natick. He's going to go up the field with it. It's a low ball toward midfield. That hit Luke in the head. 3 is going to get it for Natick. 3 protects it. Rex is going to get away with it. Rex to Matt. Matt missed it. Rex cuts it off to Matt. Matt, one behind him. Matt on the sideline. 10's trying to play it away. It's a throw-in for Brookline. That's Rex. It's halftime. 1-0 Brookline at the half.